Hey guys, Velo back again. I'm gonna do a Twab breakdown today. So this week in Destiny 9.18, they are, evaluating the portal changes. They're making the raid and dungeon rewards better. So in 9.1.02, they are planning to increase the power gains from 300 to 500 regardless of feats. That's great. Now they're making the base tier of a tier 3 with increased chance for higher tiers for more feats. Obviously, cutthroat will now count as 2 feats. I don't know if that means like it's going to take up 2 feat slots, or it's going to count as like you having 2 feats on, so like you having like phase token or phase limit and token limit, and that being like 2 feats, and cutthroat's going to count as like 2 feats like that, or if it's going to take up 2 slots. But if it does count as 2 feats, that's going to be great, because it'd be super easy to hit 4 feats, because you just put on cutthroat and you can go phase limit, token limit. There you go. Super duper easy. Or even just battalions on cutthroat, that's free. They're adjusting the power grind, so they want to speed up the power climb, bonus engram, power updates, catch-up mechanics. I don't really know what that entails. They talk about catch-up mechanic, but they never state how exactly that's going to function, how high it'll take you for a catch-up. Bonus engrams will now scale your power up to 550 cap. So bonus engrams actually do mean something now. So they're trying to get people to play more activities with more bonus drops. So instead of just doing one activity with bonus drops and then just farming it, you're going to go do like multiple different ones because they all have bonus drops. So that's what they want to encourage. They want to encourage you to go do more actual stuff instead of just farming one activity. More weekly rewards. We will skip past this because these changes are not coming until within Renegades. Iron Banner is back. Epic Raid almost here. Updated on the rules. The same rules. You must be streaming. At least one person must be streaming. Known issues. Lightweight swords. Res tokens not working. PvP displaying wrong. Bug scores. Alright. Patch reversions and updates. Graviton Spike, reducing AoE damage of stasis overcharge hits for players from 30 to 1. That's great. Grand Overture. They are fixing the reserves, putting it back to 58, reverting the Queenbreaker nerf and the charge time, reverting chromatic fire. Nobody uses that anyway, so it doesn't matter. They are fixing controverse again. That doesn't really matter. Young Ahamkar's spine was not returning the intended amount of ability energy on Guardian kill. That's going to scale now. They're actually fixing grenade and melee stats, giving less passive energy than intended. That's great because they were feeling a little bit sluggish without Grenadier or Brawler. Chronologues not getting given to the player if your inventory was full. Pressure Cooker is now going to give a time bonus. Brigs are going to do more damage in Reclaim across all difficulties. That's also great because they felt very weak. So they deployed a LUP, which is a live update, to fix the amount of rewards dropping. So they added additional base drops to the following: Fireteam and Pinnacle Ops, Battleground Behemoth, Core, Cabal Watch, Conductor's Keep, Fallen Bunker, No to Avalon, Presage, Beneath the Necropolis, Heaven's Vengeance, Nightmare of Gaul. Okay, so out of all of these, which ones should you take into account? Cabal's Watch, Conductor's Keep, Fallen Bunker. Which one out of those 3 is best? Cabal's Watch, by far, is like Cabal's Watch, Fallen Bunker, by far the fastest out of the 2 reclaim activities, because they're going to be dropping 3. It's very easy to farm 8-minute runs, 9-minute runs with a team. I can do 10 solo, so at minimum with a team, at least probably 8 minutes with the team. So 8 minutes, 3 rewards. You can see it's actually live in the game right now. We're gonna Fallen Bunker, 3 completion. This was originally 2. So if you can get 3 rewards per every minute, or per 8 minutes, you go 8 divided by 3. That's a reward every 2.66 minutes, which that's really every 2 minutes, 40 seconds, you get a reward. So that's great. That is great. But I'm going to address one of the big outliers. If you don't care about loot and you just care about power grinding, the Heaven's Vengeance is all time going to be the best farm in the game now. You get 2 pieces of loot from Heaven's Vengeance now. You get 2 pieces of loot, and because your bonus traps are now going to affect your power, it's also going to be a great one because it's going to have 3 bonus traps compared to, well, I guess everything in the fire team ops has 3 bonus, but they're not nearly as fast. So Heaven's Vengeance has 3 bonus drops, and it's got 2 completion rewards, and Heaven's Vengeance is able to be completed in around 3 minutes. If you want to see how I actually do that, how I complete it in 3 minutes, you can check my other video out that showcases the Warlords Ruin skip, and then that will show you how to complete that. And that's this Twab wrapped up. Go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.